Freeholders Bartlett.
Here.
Best.
Here.
Petronio.
Here.
Duffy.
Here.
Lepore.
Here.
Deputy Director James.
Here.
Director Laura.
And normally I would turn this over to our administrator, but he's also with the director handling whatever it is we're handling. So we have two business presentations. I'm going to ask Freeholders Duffy and Lepore to handle this. Terry, first, and Pat, Mr. Jessica.
Sure. Ask Mr. Don Rossi and Mrs. Harriet Davis to come up along with our executive, along with the director of the planning, along with the economic development.
Yeah.
No.
The microphone is not on. That's also once again, great job.
John?
And I apologize, because normally we would read this before I present it again, so bear with me, John. I'm also a small business person in Patterson as well, so I congratulate you. So let me read this. Whereas the Passaic County Board of Chosen Freeholders is committed to maintaining and improving the quality of life for its business community, ensuring access to capital, excellent transportation routes, and an educated, skilled labor workforce. And whereas this board is particularly proud of its business community and its accomplishments, and as such desires to honor and promote Miami Onion Roll Company Incorporated. And so I should use the microphone? Yes. I hate when he tells me not to. Whereas the tradition continues with this, I'm sorry, let's go back. Whereas the Miami Onion Roll Company first manufactured the famous onion rolls and challah bread in Miami, Florida by Isidore Davis, which were originally sold to upscale hotels and restaurants. And whereas the tradition continues with his daughter, Harriet Davis, the current president of Miami Onion Roll Company, and her partner, Don Rossi, the chief executive officer. Whereas the company employs a staff of 48 and manufactures Miami onion rolls and challah bread. Am I correct? Challah bread. Challah bread. Challah bread. That's right. You know, I got that sense when I said the first time. In Patterson since 1980. You could give me one of those? Since 1980. I'm trying to read this if you don't mind, all right? A staff of 48 and a manufacturer of onion rolls and challah bread in Patterson since 1985. And the company has been recognized by the British Retail Consortium Global Standard for Food Safety with an audit grade of A. And whereas in 1985, the company started selling to supermarkets in Metro New York, New Jersey area, and today Miami Onion Roll can be found in most supermarkets throughout the United States, such as Albertsons, Kroger, Harris, Tweeter, Ralph's, Food for Less, Fresh Market, Hannaford Brothers, Food Lion, Price Chopper, Sprouts, King Scoopers, Fascia, Skate Brothers, Starter Brothers, ShopRite, Stop and Shop, Key Foods, Lazaro, IGA, Claws, Rowdy's, Herb, Super Value, Weiss, Kings, and many more. Let's keep you busy. Whereas Miami Onion Roll Company now manufactures over 50 product lines and follows the same recipes that Isidore first developed in 1950. Miami onion rolls are rich in eggs, oil, sugar, and are made with a combination of sweet Spanish red and white onions. The challah bread that is produced is kosher thank you. And it's also the supervision of Orthodox Union. And whereas the company has been highlighted on the Food Network television show Unwrapped, many trade articles have been written about the company. And whereas Harriet and Don are proud to acknowledge that the brand is known from coast to coast and is considered by many in the food industry to be, quote, best onion roll in America, unquote. And whereas Miami Onion Roll Incorporated has demonstrated its commitment to the County of Passaic through the employment of local residents, the continued reinvestment in the company, and their strong leadership. Now, as my colleagues will know, this is my favorite part. It's like the Wizard of Oz. Now, therefore, be proclaimed by the Board of Chosen Freeholders of the County of Passaic that it hereby publicly presents the Passaic County Business Appreciation Award to Miami Onion Roll Incorporated for its continued commitment to the community. And be it further proclaimed that this board extends its sincere best wishes to Miami Onion Roll for continued success. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's it? You write that yourself?
The rest happened. Took me 2 weeks. I'll take the picture.
Great.
We're going to
Tommy, you want to come down?
I'm all set.
We'll actually take a group
Pictures
picture
together.
at the end of the day.
Okay.
Okay.
So stay sit right here.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Nice, you took a good job.
Thanks a lot.
Kathleen here? Kathleen moved in. All right, my turn here. Passaic County Board of Chosen Freeholders is committed to maintaining and improving the quality of life for its business community, ensuring access to capital, excellent transportation routes, and an educated labor force. This board is particularly proud of its business community and its accomplishments, and as such desires to honor and to promote the William Patterson University Small Business Development Center. The William Patterson University Small Business Development Center has operated since 2000 in all 16 municipalities in the county of Passaic. The center has assisted thousands of companies, providing technical assistance to the Passaic County business community. Whereas free confidential consulting services include business plan development, financing assistance, international trade and exporting, e-commerce, government procurement, manufacturing and technology commercialization, marketing assistance, and special courses on business management. The SBDC's dedicated staff, led by Kathleen Muldoon, Executive Director, has assisted over 19,500 companies and packaged over 46 million enrollments. The SBDC has offered 700 special training workshops and seminars. The William Patterson University Small Business Development Center is a true asset to Passaic County business community and embraces their mission to assist all companies, from startups to large established businesses, reinforcing the concept where business go to grow. And the William Patterson University Small Business Development Center has demonstrated its commitment to the County of Passaic through the employment of local residents and continued reinvestment in their company and their strong leadership. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Board of Chosen Freeholders of the County of Passaic that it hereby publicly present the Passaic County Business Appreciation Award to the William Patterson University Small Business Development Center for its continued commitment to the community, and be it further proclaimed that this board extends its sincere best wishes to the William Patterson University Small Business Development Center for continued success. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all the freeholders and thank the county and the people who have welcomed us into their community to work with the small businesses, and also William Patterson University, who's been a major funder of this since the year 2000. We're happy to have such wonderful sponsors. And we're here to promote small business, so if anybody ever needs any help, think of us. We're right downtown back at City Hall.
Picture? Okay.
All right. We're working it. We're still working it. That's what I said.
We front or behind, Bruce?
Two in the front. We're a small group.
Get a wide angle.
Okay, everyone can look at me, please.
Good luck.
End up having to go out there to the room to get a copy of the picture from you instead of having to do something with myself.
Just has a little move for you.
What's that?
Input. He's referred to the frequency.
So I'll give you my phone number and
Email or whatever.
Oh, no, I don't need that.
As always, we thank you for all the work that you do on this Business Appreciation Initiative as we recognize our businesses in our whole Passaic County community. We have seen wonderful businesses, and we get to hear their history, the participation, the contribution to our community in regards to just the general beautification, or many times just volunteering or services or job training for young people. And we just thank you for all that you do in Passaic County. You mean so very much to us. You continue, Administrator?
Sure. Next, we have Freeland Bartlett, who's going to make a presentation to home care options. Is Alexis here? Alexis?
No, but I'm here to represent her.
Oh, come forward to the podium. Home Care Options is offering free screenings on Tuesday, November 17th from 10 to 2 at our offices on River Drive in Total Borough and the offices of Passaic County Senior Services.
Thank you very much, Director. On behalf of the entire board, as the Administrator mentioned, we're very glad that you guys are providing this upcoming screening on Alzheimer's. It's certainly a very important issue and a very timely one in many respects. And Marianne, thank you for being here on behalf of Home Care Options. So, reading this into the record, whereas the Alzheimer's Foundation of America National Memory Screening Program provides free, confidential memory screenings to individuals concerned about memory problems or who want to check their memory now for future comparisons. And whereas qualified healthcare professionals administer the face-to-face memory screening, which lasts approximately 10 minutes and consists of a series of questions and tasks designed to gauge memory, language skills, and other intellectual functions. And whereas a memory screening is not used to diagnose any particular illness and does not replace consultations with a physician, however, it is an important first step towards finding out if an individual may have a memory problem, and individuals who score below the normal threshold or who still have concerns about their memory are advised to follow up with their physician for a thorough evaluation. And whereas some memory problems can be readily treated, such as those caused by vitamin deficiencies or thyroid problems or other memory problems that result from conditions such as Alzheimer's that currently are not reversible. And whereas early diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease enables individuals to obtain treatment and services and make legal and financial decisions that can improve their quality of life. And whereas screenings are held nationwide, and Home Care Options will be offering free screenings on November 17, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Passaic County offices at 930 Riverview Drive, Suite 200 in Totowa, where educational materials and brain health information and information on Alzheimer's disease will also be distributed. And whereas the Board of Chosen Freeholders of the County of Passaic desires to spread the word to its citizens of this free and confidential screening. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Board of Chosen Freeholders of the County of Passaic that it hereby recognizes the medical benefits of early detection of Alzheimer's disease and related illnesses, and urges its citizens to take part in this worthwhile event hosted by Home Care Options at our offices in Totowa next week. Thank you very much for everything you're doing, and we're pleased to present this to you. Marion, say a few words.
I would just like to thank the freeholders on behalf of Home Care Options for helping us raise awareness to this issue of memory diagnosis or memory issues. And we would certainly like to welcome all Passaic County residents to come to the memory screenings on November 17th and see if we have some success. So thank you very much. Actually, no. Thank you for helping us raise awareness. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Once again, just for the record, the free screening for Thursday, November 17th, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 930 Riverview Drive, Suite 200, in Totowa at the offices of our Passaic County Senior Services. Once again, that's Tuesday, November 17th, 2015, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 930 Riverview Drive, Suite 200 in Totowa at our Passaic County Senior Services. We thank you very much, Mrs. Barry, in regards to this very important screening to give people an opportunity, obviously, for early detection, which means that they can have greater treatment made available to them. And I also would like to highlight the clerk of the board, Mr. Luke Emhoff, who came across this screening and brought it to our attention and really felt passionate about making sure that we highlight it. I know in the city of Passaic we hold an annual fundraiser, just raising awareness as well and making sure that individuals know the importance of screenings and that there are services that should be provided for individuals. So thank you once again on behalf of our board. Mr. Administrator?
That concludes my portion of the conference agenda.
Thank you, sir. At this moment, we're moving into the review of the agenda, N1 as well as O1 through O34. Do you have any questions on the days? No? County Council, do we have any late starters or any need for discussing legal or personal matters to go into executive session?
Director, through you to the board, Resolution 22, we need to amend the title to take out the word sanitary. Otherwise, the resolution is intact, and we can just make a motion to amend the resolution. No need to go into closed session.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to adjourn the conference agenda? Motion made by Freeholder Duffy, second by Freeholder Petronio. May I have a roll call?
Freeholders Bartley. Yes.
Yes.
Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our meeting for the Passaic County Board of Chosen Freeholders, our regular meeting this Tuesday, November 10th, 2015, I call upon the clerk of the board, Mr. Luke Emhoff, to please read the announcement. There it is. The announcement of the open public meeting law.
Ladies and gentlemen, the notice requirement of the Open Public Meetings Law has been satisfied with respect to this meeting, specifying the time, date, and location included in the annual notice. The adopted a reorganization meeting, filed with the county clerk, posted in the administration building, and mailed to 2 newspapers in accordance with the provisions of the law. Freeholders Bartlett. Here. Best. Here. Petronio.
Here.
Duffy. Here. Lepore. Here. Deputy Director James. Here. Director Laura.
Here. Ask everyone to please stand for the invocation. Pledge of allegiance to the United States for a moment of silence to remember all the men and women who have died while serving in the United States Armed Forces. Please bow your head. Blessed are you, O Lord, King of the universe and the heaven. We thank you for this opportunity where we once again come together to do the business of Passaic County. We ask that you would guide us, that you would give us wisdom, insight, and compassion to always make decisions in the best interest of all of the residents of this county. Most important, decisions that will honor you. We give you glory in your name. Phil Duffy, you can lead us.
For my pleasure and honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remain silent. I'm standing for a moment of silence to remember all the men and women who have died while serving in the United States Armed Forces. Thank you. Thank you for today's, obviously, special. We have a Veterans Day service, and we're reminded tomorrow is Veterans Day. We ask that you please keep in mind and consider just thanking a veteran in your life, neighbor, someone. As we move forward, we have a motion to approve the minutes of our October 27, 2015 meeting. Second. Moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Best. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Yes. Best.
Yes.
Petronio. Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. A motion to approve the proclamations, all as noted.
Make that motion.
Motion made by Freeholder Duffy, seconded by Freeholder Petronio. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Best.
Yes.
Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore.
Yes.
Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. May I have a motion to suspend the regular order of business?
Move it. Second.
Moved by Freeholder Lepore, seconded by Freeholder Duffy. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore.
Yes.
Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Now we'll read Guarantee Resolution 2015-08. Resolution authorizing the guarantee by the County of Passaic, New Jersey, of payment of principal of and interest on the governmental loan revenue bond series 2015 Passaic County Guaranteed City of Patterson Project, Passaic County Improvement Authority in the aggregate principal amount not to exceed $27,390,000. May I have a motion to open the public hearing on Guarantee Resolution 2015-08?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Freeholder Best, seconded by Freeholder Duffy. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Best.
Yes.
Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore.
Yes.
Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes, this morning I would like to invite any member of the public, if they would desire to be heard on the Guarantee Resolution 2015-08. Please come to the podium. I remind you have 3 minutes. State your name and address for the record.
On DeLoche, 547 Clifton Avenue, Clifton. Webster's Dictionary, Caridity means a pledge by which a person commits himself to the payment of another's debt or the fulfillment of another's obligation in the event of default. Now, Section 2 of this resolution, 2015-08, I'll just read this one sentence. The county shall be unconditionally and irrevocably obligated to levy ad valorem taxes upon all the taxable property within the county for the payment thereof, without limitation as to rate or amount when required under the provisions of applicable law. I think to levy this tax on all the taxable property in Passaic County is unacceptable. It is Patterson's duty to pay its own debt. And also, how long did it take the city of Patterson to acquire this $27,390,000 debt? Patterson is now, to me, in my opinion, is a depressed city now. Years ago, it was a beautiful city, and of course now, they're going to be acquiring more debt now. So therefore, Department of Community Affairs supplemental debt statement as of October 27, 2015. The net debt, $348,513,454. How in the world is this debt ever going to be paid? In my opinion, it looks like never. And also, now that our country, capitalism, which made our country great, is being destroyed by this President Obama, and he's trying to replace it with socialism. So, do you think, Lord forbid that he does that, but if he does, if it's socialism, can this debt ever be paid? I don't think it's fair that the residents of Passaic County in their tax bill should be paying for debt incurred by the city of Patterson, or in fact, they shouldn't be paying for any of the debt incurred by the counties in Passaic County. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to be heard on this particular?
Seeing no one at the else at the podium, I move to close the public portion.
Motion made to close the public portion by Freeholder Duffy, seconded by Deputy Director James. May I have a roll call?
Freeholders Bartlett. Yes. Best.
Yes.
Geronimo.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Before we go into the motion regarding adopting the guarantee resolution, I'd like to have a quick discussion and just address Mr. Lodge's questions. I believe your first question I could identify besides the definition that you gave, Webster's Dictionary, was whether or not, or how long it took Patterson to incur this debt. I don't believe we have that information regarding the exact time and years. However, I would like to clarify a few things. One, the residents of Passaic County, the taxpayers, will not be paying out of taxpayer dollars for this debt. This is actually us refinancing existing debt, not new debt. And allow me to explain a little bit, and I'll allow my administrator to get into detail. This is good government. The reason why this is good government is because the municipality of Patterson is taking advantage of our positive credit rating at taxpayer savings. Actually, I believe it's $250,000 a year, at least. At the very least, $250,000. This is not the very first time a municipality has taken advantage of our PCIA program or our bank program. Because of our positive credit rating, the municipality of Patterson will have these bonds, which are state guaranteed bonds, just to make that clear. And because of upfront fees that will be, I guess, incurred by Patterson, this will actually generate revenue into the county's PCIA program. So for these reasons and more, we look at this as a good government. And the goal of government is to assist, in terms of the county government, to assist the municipalities. At this point, I would like to have my administrator add anything.
Really, I think you hit it on the head, Director, a little more than I can add, other than this is what improvement authorities are created to do. Many counties do exactly this. We hope to do it more. The county of Passaic has a better bond rating than at least, I think, 6 of our municipalities, if not more. And it's a way for taxpayers to actually save money. This is refinancing debt at a lower interest rate for the city of Patterson. And I think as the director said, my humble opinion, I think that's good.
Again, I would ask a question that should have, Patterson would have gone out to have to...
Yeah, these notes do come due December 15th, so whether they went through the city of Patterson or the went out on their own, which, you know, they have junk bond rating, they have to refinance these notes. So we're just a conduit to help them save money.
I would, Deputy Director, would like to share.
It's not on the backs of all the taxpayers of Passaic County. The deal is between them. But regardless of what you think, it is not at the risk. The county is, the other municipalities are not paying off this debt. The state pays Patterson state aid, and we've been guaranteed by the state that these debts to our improvement authority, not to the county, are the first to be paid. So there's no really big risk to the county of Passaic. There would have been a major impact should Patterson have to go out and pay this. As you know, as Patterson's health goes, that gets distributed to other. They lost value this year, and you saw it in an increase in taxes to Clifton and Wayne and other towns, right? So this is a way of helping them to keep their taxes at bay, and it's a better thing for Clifton, it's a better thing for the rest of the county, the municipalities of Passaic County. It's not a big risk to us because it's state guaranteed, but it's not, you're not paying it from Clifton to Patterson's there, Patterson pays it. And that's a general statement. If something defaults, in general, debt that the county takes on, this is not the county taking on the debt, it's the improvement authority. The debt is separate from the county. The debt that the county takes on, yes, it gets distributed to every municipality. But we have the best credit rating in the history of the county because our debt is manageable. A lot of that debt is not something we did. A lot of that debt is the PCUA. Remember, and that was $138 million, and we don't have a chair to show for it. So about a third of what you're looking at is nothing we incurred. Right? We have Preakness Healthcare, regardless of what they said during the campaign. They generated $13 million that the state owes us, federal money that the state owes us for Preakness, that the governor withheld this year. Right? So, you know, there's a game being played, but it's not our game. We're in financially very good health, and this is not particularly risky to Passaic County. It does help out that municipality, and I think our administrator said it correctly. All the towns that have a worse bond rating than we do would be, it would be well for them to take a look at the PCIA program, and if they refinance through that, because it saves every taxpayer money, and it would save Clifton money too. So.
Field Department.
I would just want to add, to reassure you, Mr. Lush, I posed some of these questions myself during the course of considering this, and my understanding is that we are doubly protected from any actual liability to the county in connection with this. First of all, as Freeholder James noted, we can resort to the state aid that flows from New Jersey to the city of Patterson for compensation for any liability that would result from this guarantee. We can also resort to the city of Patterson's own assets. So with those assurances, I think that as the administrator stated, this is one of the functions of the County Improvement Authority, is to assist cities like Patterson that are struggling with their own credit rating and with their own debt load to manage and improve their position by working together with the county.
Thank you, Field Department. Anyone else? So once again, just to reiterate, and we won't go through every detail, this is not that will fall on the backs of the taxpayers. Actually, this is the purpose that we have the PCIA for. I understand how it needs Mr. Lodge, but those were the facts. Again, we're available to answer any additional questions for you. Are there any discussions that anyone would like to have regarding this? No? Okay, then may I have a motion to adopt the guarantee resolution?
We did.
Do it again.
You seconded. You seconded.
No, I said before I vote on the motion to adopt, then let us discuss it. I closed the public portion. Yes, we voted on it. You're going to
You said that. I did say that. Short-term memory goes on.
Again, may I now have a motion to adopt guarantee resolution?
I do it, but I...
2015-08. Second. Now we have to moved by Freeholder LaFour, seconded by Freeholder Best. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Best. Petronio. Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore. Deputy Director James. Director Laura.
And not to belabor it, Director, but the County of Passaic has a better bond rating than 10 of the 16 municipalities, including the city of Clifton. So maybe at the next Clifton Council meeting, you could suggest they afford themselves our improvement authority and save some taxpayers money in Clifton. Just one editorial.
Thank you. We have a motion to resume the regular order of business.
Second.
Moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Duffy. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Best. Petronio. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James. Director Laura.
Yes. To this point, I would like to invite the members of the Freeholder Board if they would like to have any reports. Freeholder report.
Yes, thank you. Just a couple of highlights of my public safety meeting. Just want to announce that Director Lyons, our Director of the Police Academy, and also the OEM, informed the committee that the next police class that started on November 5th has approximately 150 recruits in it, the largest class ever. Also, on November 9th, a correction class of 40 recruits started and will utilize the Wayne PAL with our facility, just can't handle all those recruits. And I just want to, the correction class will graduate on Monday, December 21st at the Technical High School. This is actually a testament to the kind of operation that Director Lyons runs at the Police Academy. There are so many municipalities outside of Passaic County, actually, that are sending recruits here. Just to give you a few, Director, 62 of the 150 are coming from the city of Newark, 40 are coming from Jersey City, 10 from the city of Passaic, 17 Passaic County Sheriff's Department, 8 alternate route, 1 Sussex County Sheriff's Department, 3 Bergen County Local Department, and 9 Lakers. So the type of operation that Director Lyons runs speaks for itself, that we're really getting recruits from other counties, not only municipalities. So I want to just tip a hat to Director Lyons. And one more thing I wanted to touch on was that I got an email from the city of Patterson that tomorrow, City of Patterson Veterans Council will recognize posthumously Specialist Kevin Janot Rodriguez, native son of Patterson, who was fatally shot during training exercise in Fort Campbell. The City of Patterson would like to pay tribute to Specialist Rodriguez's life with a memorial monument commemorating his years of service with the United States Army 101st Airborne Division. The unveiling of the commemorative stone will take place in the city's Memorial Day ceremony at Veterans Memorial Park on Hayden Heights, 312 McBride Avenue, tomorrow, November 11th at 10 a.m. And if any of the freeholders have the opportunity to attend, I urge them to honor this young man. Thank you, Director.
Thank you. Before we move on to reports, I want to once again just share that today we had our Veterans Ceremony here in Passaic County, and I really report for Duffy. And I thank our clerk of the board, Mr. Randolph, for the work that he does behind the scenes, as well as our assignment judge, Judge Cansella, who did a great job putting this together. And I also want to take this opportunity to highlight Freeholder Bartlett, who made a request of Lambert Tower to be lit green in recognition of Veterans Day, which was a very nice gesture. We thank you for that, as it's recognized throughout the county, and I know that many of our veterans will appreciate it. So I want to make sure that that's on the record. And as well, before we go into
Director, if I might, I'd just like to congratulate yourself and John Bartlett's victorious campaign, and also our new to-be freeholder. Thank God we're getting rid of this wonderful thing.
I was going with that.
Certainly, but I want to congratulate both of you and also our newest committee actor.
Thank you. At the time, I want to acknowledge the presence of our new freeholder Freeholder-elect, Freeholder-elect Sandy Lazara, who is here with us, and give her a formal congratulations. I'm a bit biased since I ran with her, but I can tell you that she worked extremely hard, and look forward to your presence here on the board, and you will add so much, as well as the Freeholder Department will continue to be great blessings to the county. Let us continue with Freeholder reports. Do we have anyone else? Freeholder Department.
I would just like to say thank you to the voters of Passaic County for, again, reposing faith in Director Laura and myself, and now in Sandy Lazara. It was a long and sometimes hard but thorough campaign. We got everywhere. We spoke to a whole lot of people. And it was really very rewarding for me, having sat up here for 3 years and being my first time running for re-election and talking about not what we're going to do, but what we do up here and what this county does. It was a real source of pride for me to be in places like Wanacue and talk about the expansion to our community college campus up there, be in West Milford and hear positive feedback on Camp Hope, be all over the county and hear how proud people are of their children who are studying at Tech and community college, and how pleased so many are with the care that their seniors are getting at Preakness Healthcare and just everything else that we get to do. It was wonderful, and I just want to very much thank the voters, as well as thanking my running mates, Director, you, and Senator Lazara. We spent a whole lot of time together, but we're a terrific team. I think that's shown up here over the last 3 years, and I'm looking forward to 3 more years as well. I also want to congratulate you. I was at an event. You also arrived, but in your absence, I ended up accepting this on your behalf. So from Yo Soy Así, which is an organization that works with Spanish-speaking families affected by autism, I'm going to pass along to you the award that you received last week for your work, serving that community and the work that Passaic County does in that regard. And also thank you for mentioning Green Light Event is a national movement to put out a porch light or some other light in green on Veterans Day to signal to veterans that we support them and recognize their service. And the fact that we now have our own little Empire State Building up on Garrett Mountain that we can light up in different colors dynamically, and doing that in green tomorrow, I think is going to be
Phil, I believe, what are the numbers? I think we had a number of how many options we had. Do you recall?
I recall it's somewhat astronomically large number, like 256. It's much like the Empire State Building now. It's one of these dynamic LED color lighting systems. So I don't think we should be doing like a disco ball up there every night, but it's an opportunity to recognize holidays. I know we're going to go pink for breast cancer at some point in the year, going green for veterans, recognizing other holidays throughout the year. I think it's going to be a neat addition because it is so highly visible up there on Garrett Mountain.
It is great. I know you mentioned this. Stay away from the dancing references to the campaign, I promise. I want to echo the sentiments of my colleague, obviously going throughout the entire county, from up county to down county. And I thank all of the residents of Passaic County, but I want to give a very special thank you to our administrator, our clerk, our colleagues on the board, and all our department heads. As we went around the county, and campaigns are difficult, we were challenged, rightfully so, as elected officials should be. We were asked questions regarding what we do with the resources that belong to the residents of Passaic County. Were we effectively managing them? Were we good stewards? And the reason that we had good answers is because of the hard work of our department heads and our employees in Passaic County. We were able to highlight our Camp Hopes, our Preakness Center, our roads department. We were able to highlight the work of our legal counsel, of all of our departments in Passaic County, our planning departments, our economic development, because you guys are so dedicated each day. And we often get the opportunity to be the face of the county. We stand before people and tell them the great job that the sheriff's doing, the great programs that we have under housing, our seniors program, our veterans programs, our planning programs, and so on, so many, much more that should be mentioned, as well as our parks departments and our great parks throughout the county. We get to be the face. The truth is, you guys do the hard work every single day, and our administrator oversees it, and I just want to thank you for giving us a great opportunity to discuss and share with the county of Passaic the direction the county is going, and that we're doing good government, and the county's in good hands because of you. So thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be here. Continue.
For the record, 16 million.
16. I think it's variations.
16 million.
256
colors.
It's 16 million.
16 million.
Different.
Reduced up to 16 million colors.
Wow.
So, put your thinking caps on.
Green is one.
Three is one. I think we have an opportunity.
Easy ones.
To come up with reasons. All right, at this moment, communications, may I have a motion to open the public portion of the meeting. Moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Lepore. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartlett. Yes. Best. Petrolio. Duffy.
Yes.
Lepore. Deputy Director James. Director Laura.
Yes. This moment, we'd like to invite any member of the audience to please come up. You have 3 minutes. State your name and address.
Seeing no one at the vote, I'm sorry.
We named that podium after her.
Ellen DeLodge, 547 Clifton Avenue, Clifton. I see on your agenda, under Public Works, number 18, it's about paving, resurfacing roads in Haledon, Little Falls, Bumpton Lakes, Totowa, Wanacue, Wayne, and Woodland Park. And therefore, I'm asking, when is Clifton Avenue in Clifton going to be paved? It's one of the main streets in Clifton, and it's terrible. So when is that going to be paved? When are they going to start doing that? Also, Freeholder before, tomorrow that service that you said 10 a.m., I'm going to it, and I was told 11 a.m., so it is at 10 a.m.?
Through you, Director Balash, I'm reading directly from the okay. I'm just reading from the email I got from the mailbox.
Oh.
So there might be a little error there somewhere.
Is that an error or what?
We'll try to clarify that. Mr. Lash, do you have any other questions? I just want to make sure your time. Do you have any more questions?
No.
That's it?
Yeah.
Make sure you find out. Make sure you find out, verify.
Is there anyone else who would like to address the Freeholder Board? Please state your name, address, who you are.
Sandy Lazari, 12 3rd Street, Little Falls, New Jersey. I'm standing before you as a freeholder-elect, and I have to say that I might have had a rougher time of running for this position if I didn't run with two excellent freeholders, John Bartlett and Hector Laura, who, as arduous as this campaign was, made it bearable for me. And the thought, and you know, whenever you have a goal in life, I guess you have to always look at the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's exactly what I did. Every day that I said, oh, gotta go out again. And I did. I say, you know what? I'm going to have the opportunity to serve the residents of Passaic County. And not only will I be able to serve them, but I will be able to serve them with people like the ones up here at the dais. I mean, they are wonderful, wonderful people, and they do the best they can for every person in this county. I know because I've talked to so many of you so many times. My only wish is that we could have 8 freeholders, and Freeholder Catronio could stay, because she's so great. But you know what, and as Freeholder Laura said, the department heads, everybody who works for the county, you all were so helpful to me. You were all so welcoming to me, and you always were there to give me a push-up and help me with the information that I needed to know. Because not having served on the Freeholder Board, I have certain things, initiatives that I want to put forth. And I talk to the people from the county who tell me, is this doable? You know, I'm not going to go out and say something, I'm going to do something if I can't do it. So I just want to thank everybody. From, deep down in my heart, I look forward to serving this county. My dad sat up, well, not here. I don't think we had this one yet. He was a freeholder, as many of you know. And I was actually looking for his nameplate because his first name wasn't different. I could have used it, but I look forward to serving everybody. And I look so forward to serving with all the freeholders, our administrator, all the department heads. It's going to be a great journey, and I thank everybody so much.
Thank you very much. Would anyone else like to address the freeholders?
Seeing no one, oh, you know, with all due respect, when Sandy walked away, I said to my two colleagues, I said, who was that? Seeing no one at the podium, I move to close the public portion.
Motion to close the public portion of the meeting made by Freeholder Duffy, seconded by Deputy Director James. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Yes. Best. Yes. Cotroneo. Yes. Duffy. Yes. Lepore. Yes. Deputy Director James. Yes. Director Laura.
Yes, before we go in order to answer, I know Freeholder Deputy Director wants to answer the street. I believe that the clarification regarding the ceremony for tomorrow, Freeholder Lepore, is 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, but they contacted the William Hall.
Okay, so it's 11 o'clock, Mr. Lodge. I'm sure people get there early. It's better than getting there late. I'm going to be there an hour in advance. So they'll answer. I believe Deputy Director will answer regarding the roads, and Freeholder Duffy may want to answer regarding keeping on the freeway.
Mr. Lush, we've been on top of this for quite a while, and I asked at our Public Works meeting for our engineer to give me an update on what was happening with Clifton Avenue. And I posted on Facebook this morning, or yesterday this morning. I was trying to days when I definitely, you're coming with me, but you didn't know what it was. So just so you know, the paving for Clifton Avenue and Lexington starts tomorrow. All right, but the delay, some of the delay was a massive project from PSE&G. So when they do that kind of work, we can't pave it because we have to wait till A, it's done, and C, it settles. So we were quite aware that Clifton Avenue was the worst, in worse shape than any other road in the county, but it's being started tomorrow. Some of the delay was Clifton had asked us to delay it, particularly on Lexington Avenue for a sewer project, which was now about 2 years ago, and they still haven't done it. So we're not going to pave those areas. The mayor wants us to, but if we pave it, we're spending the money and they're going to dig it up. So those couple of sections will not be done. We're going to pave up to them. While Clifton from Ben Houghton to Lexington is being paved starting tomorrow.
Is that it?
Yeah. And
we're now going to move on to Resolution N1. I remind my colleagues that this requires a 2/3 vote. We have a motion moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Best. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Best. Cotroneo. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James. Director Laura.
Yes. May I have a motion to amend 022?
I'll move it.
Second.
Moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Best. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Best. Cotroneo. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James. Director Laura.
Yes, we have a motion to adopt resolutions of the consent agenda 01 through 034, including amendment to resolution 22.
Make that motion.
Motion made by Freeholder Duffy, seconded by Freeholder Lepore. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Best. Cotroneo. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. New business, motion to move the
Personnel agenda.
personnel agenda moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Bartlett. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Best. Cotroneo. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Bills?
I'll move the bills list.
Moved by Deputy Director James, seconded by Freeholder Bartlett. Roll call.
Freeholders Bartley. Best. Cotroneo. Duffy. Lepore. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Certification of payroll.
And I'll move the certification of payroll.
No, yes. Freeholders Bartley. Best.
Yes.
Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Ford. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Receive the departmental reports.
Received and filed.
Before I ask for motion to adjourn, I remind you that our next meeting will be held Tuesday, November 24th. Will be our next meeting, and we look forward to having you all here. Again, congratulations on everyone's victory, not just here in Passaic County for the freeholders, but throughout the county and throughout the state of New Jersey. We had read many articles that stated that a large number of individuals were not aware that there was even an election. The fact that people came out and voted says a lot, and we encourage people always to come out and vote, and your voice to be heard. At this moment, we'll give a motion to adjourn the meeting unless there's...
Make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Freeholder Duffy and seconded by Freeholder Petronio. Roll call.
Freeholder Bartlett. Yes. Best. Yes. Petronio.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Ford. Deputy Director James.
Yes.
Director Laura.
Yes. Meeting adjourned.
No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Churchill said the destiny of man is not measured by material computations. When great forces are on the move in the world, we learn we're spirits, not animals. And he said there's something going on in time and space and beyond time and space, which, whether we like it or not, spells duty.